Hey, it's time to tea with D. That's me. You notice I have the same thumbnail. I keep holding my cup up. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's like, it was alright for the first few hundred times I've done it, but now it's getting really stupid. I keep holding my cup up like I don't know what I'm expecting. Somebody just posted 2-ingredient dough fries. They're dessert fries. Yeah, you know, your girl looking at that going, ooh, 2-ingredient dough donut fries? Yeah. That might have to be worked on because you know I like me some donuts. Hello, Donna. Good evening. Yeah, I saw some 2-ingredient dough fries. I'm like, and they had chocolate drizzled on top. Yeah, I was like, intrigued me. Good evening, Kathy O'Leary and Laurie. Ah, I'm having a fantastic cup of vanilla and honey chamomile tea. If you can only smell this, you'd be like, oh, D, that smells good. Because it does. It smells insane. First full day on purple. Here to report in. I actually have points to spare. My breakfast was hash waffles. Now, normally they're 2 points on blue. They were 0 today. So your girl put some avocado on there for a point. And my dinner was almost the little bowl I made. The burger wasn't 0, but this little concoction I shouldn't say made, I found was 0. I didn't know that'd be 0. It's delicious too, by the way. Hey, Letitia. And Ann. So my dinner wound up being, I think it was one of the hilariously funny Butterball turkey burgers for 5 points. I mean, if I'm going to spend 5 points, seriously, don't want to have a turkey burger, but it's a decent one. It's that onion flavored one. It was really good. Esther, what are you doing up? Hello, Tracy and Katie. Oh my God, Esther's up late. She's becoming a night owl. Is this how you sleep, Esther? Wait for the blood? You're becoming a vampire? Sleep during the day, up all night. Probably worse things you could be doing. Hello, Marilyn and Cindy. Welcome to the tea room. I will say, and Esther's probably going to laugh, but today I could have went on to 7. Like, weekends are easier for me to do 7. But like I said, if I flip flop times, it's just going to confuse people, and that's what I don't want to do. Then again, I shouldn't say that because we had a late dinner, so I didn't get out of the kitchen until 6:30. So it would have been. I mean, I could have made it. Let's put it that way. That's a good question. It's probably the grade of turkey that they used, and this one probably had. I didn't bother reading the ingredients. It was seasoned onion, so I'm sure there was some kind of oil in there or something, but. It's a butterball, so that says it all, doesn't it? Butterball. It's always, I take the brunt of it, Esther. Hello, Susan. Good evening, Linda. Hey, Jenny. I always call you Jeannie. Because there's a Jeannie, almost with the same last name as you. So I get Jeannie and Jenny confused. I'm serious. I'm serious about that. Hey, Penny and Peggy. And Loretta, and Jermaine. Esther is becoming quite the night owl. It really works for me too. I mean, it just so well. It's like I said, it really wasn't as early as now that I think about it, it wasn't as early as I thought. This tea is really good. Yeah, so I actually have points left over. I probably have at least 6 points left. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, that dinner was, I said to my son, he was sitting next to me, I said, it was a mixture of stuff, and it was all this protein, beans, and something else, and it's very filling. I mean, the serving was half the pouch, and I said the whole pouch was 0, so I ate the whole pouch. It actually wasn't that much. It wound up being, I think, I would say it was probably a little over a cup. It was probably half a cup was the portion. Hey, Eternal Voice, Hannah. Walking Queen of the Night Owl. All depends on how much you weigh, Eternal Voice, Hannah. Are you on a weight loss journey? Oh, everybody wants to lose weight, but do you need to lose weight, say? You're kind of like me. I'll answer that. Hey, you. Yo. Yes. Like I said, it all depends on how much you weigh, how many calories you have. The smaller you are, the less calories you need. Yes, I will never be counting calories. That's just way too much work. I mean, let's face it, calorie counting has been around since the Stone Age, and yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, holy moly, Julia, you better eat something. Made beef tips and mushrooms around. Look at you. I bet your house smells amazing. I don't use my crock pot enough, and I know I should. We don't use it. You're gonna laugh. My husband is a crock pot weirdo. Like, it's for, like, oh, we can't go out, leave the crock pot on. I'm like, everybody else does. Like, no. So if I use my crock pot, usually I'm home all day. But I like it for those tough pieces of beef, that you can't, that need to be cooked all day, like those chuck roasts or pork roast. That's what I usually use it for. You have to eat less, Hannah. That is the only way to do it. Oh, I'm telling you, Katie, that bread is life to me. It's like when I had it yesterday, I actually started purple. I had a soft opening, as we call it, a soft tryout yesterday. And my breakfast, that usually cost me 4 points. It was 0. I was like, what? Good evening, Smoky Cat. Yeah, so we don't ever cook it. There you go. Katie gave you a link. Hannah, go check it out, because coleslaw and eggs sound gross. I always make that crock pot chicken, Lena, but I never put cream cheese in it. I said to her, oh my gosh, that just changed my game. You have a weird husband too, Marilyn? Yeah. I know, I smell one too. Nobody eats eggs and coleslaw. She kicked her out. You get her, Katie. Eternal Voice, Hannah. Ugh. Well, oh my God, they were stocked and now they're out again. Holy crap. I need to get my butt to Walmart. Good evening, Ava from Scottsdale, Arizona. Welcome to the tea room. Is this your first time here? You call 12 stores. Holy crap. I know. I got pumpkin recipes planned. I do have 2 big cans, but that's not going to last me very long. Well, let's all welcome Ava to her first live Tea with D. What plan are you on, my darling? I am now doing purple. I've been on blue for like forever. This is my first foray into the purple worlds, and I'm very excited about it. It's funny, the more I think about it, the more excited I've become. Blue. I love blue. Blue is I was on blue for almost 3 years. I love the blue. It was formerly freestyle. That's why I say 3 years. I've been on it since its inception. I do love the blue plan. I'm at maintenance, goal maintenance, so I'm just trying to, I don't know, try something different, try to eat those foods, because those foods are really whole, great foods. So I figure if I go on there, maybe I'll be more apt to eat them. Because I was eating them and counting them, but I wasn't eating them enough, so. Ugh. I think it's her again, Katie. They're out in droves tonight, ladies. See, Ava, sometimes you get some trolls here that just want to cause trouble. I'm trying to have a nice Weight Watchers weight loss chit chat, and they come in and try to think that they're funny with their coleslaw and eggs. Ugh. Some nights you never have any, and some nights you have several. Yeah, mine actually started. I weigh in yesterday, but I usually start on Saturday, but I actually started yesterday. So, good evening, Heather. Anybody else new just joining us for the first time? Please let me know. You're welcome, Ava. Come in anytime. We're here usually same time every night, give or take. If I, I won't be here Monday night because I have a ladies club meeting, but pretty much for an hour every night we just meet and go over our day, share things, it's like a daily Weight Watchers chit chat for support. Oh, absolutely. Don't ever force yourself to do anything. Just because I'm changing doesn't mean anybody else has to change. Of course, I did say come join me on my thing, but I meant like if you feel like you're in this like rut. That was my thing. I felt like I was just in a rut, and I just wanted to, add some different foods that I might not normally eat. Now I will because they're zero. So yeah, I'm throwing that stuff that I had in my bowl. It's on Instagram, by the way. You should check it out. Hello, Miss Ellen. Oh, I was freezing when I came down here now. Hello, Wendrick. Are you new here? Oh, my leader had a hard time finding it too. Oh, I hear you, Ava. There are days you're not alone in that. That's, I see a lot of people, hey, Kelly, find September's a good time to get back in the swing of things. Oh, that sounds awesome. I couldn't pronounce where you're from if I even tried. But welcome. Do you eat Weight Watchers on colors? Do you eat blue, purple, or green? Hey, Tamara. Aw. Well, it's nice she sent a pack of desserts, but I hear you on that one. Yeah, the desserts kill me every time. And with purple, you don't get many points to play with. So either you eat 0 points all day and grab yourself a piece of cake. like 15 sins or points. For example, a bag of chips is like 4 sins. Oh yeah, they call them sins. That sounds a little like risque. I have, I have 20 sins, which if you know me pretty well, that's and they call them sins over there. Well, I get that. I guess it's sins might be, for points. Oh, I love those rolls, Heather. You have, Katie? Well, that's fantastic. I was a little leery there for a minute. Individually wrapped cookies. Oh, I love cookies. It does. We're to call our sins. I have 20 sins. Or she'd be like, yeah, we know Dee's got sins because there is a video people are doing said 4 things you wouldn't know about me. And I'm trying to think if I could do it, but I'm thinking to myself, there's pretty much I don't think there's anything, like, I'm pretty much an open book. I don't really hide much. And I don't have weird quirks. Well, at least I don't think that they're weird. But I'm thinking to myself, how can I film that and it'd be interesting? I love how that sounds. Ideally, you shouldn't use up your sins, but if you can't resist the temptation, you have 15. I like how that weekly sins. Do you have weekly sins? Oh, Nutella. Well, has sins here too. Let me tell you. Hey, Sylvia. Nutella is life, though. I mean, people say, what would you have Nutella on? I say a spoon. I love Nutella. Oh, it is like, it's life. It's just one of those foods. It should be its own food group. Oh, I used to get the big jar at Sam's and we would have it around. That was always good. I'm hot. Now this tea's making me hot. Ice cream is a sin. We know that. And so is chocolate. Ellen doesn't want sins. Oh, Ellen, you have sinned. I like sins. I think it's kind of fun. Confess your sins. I like that. Ah. Ooh, pumpkin donuts. Yum. Oh my God, 3 spoons of Ben & Jerry's 473 sins. I bet it is. Oh, I would love you to meet them if they would just get on camera. They will never. They're just not those type of people. They just won't do it. That is a good one, though. That's true, Kathy. It's like, is she married? She talks about her husband and kids, and you never see that. Maybe I'll post a picture of them. They can't stop me from doing that. Oh, God, that's funny. That is bad. Ooh, Tamara was on Slimming World for about 6 months. I didn't know we can get on. I mean, I guess you could join. I know people on Slimming World because I do a lot of these Weight Watcher loops on Instagram, and a lot of the people are on Slimming World, and I didn't know that we could even. Not that I would want to join it, but I didn't realize it was even an option. Oh, you're part of Slimming World, okay? So maybe that's why it's sins. Slimming World. I just love the sins. I just think that's hilarious. I've sinned. I come on here. All right, girls, tell me your sins today. Like the pastor. I like that. Well, welcome, Wendrick. Did you subscribe to the channel? Did you check out some of my other vlogs? I don't talk about sins, but I talk about points. I talk about all fun stuff, Weight Watcher related. I do some cooking. Guess what I made today? I made, if you didn't see on my Facebook group, pineapple cheesecake smoothie. Like last week was strawberry. This one I think was even better. My son said today, he goes, this one really tastes like cheesecake. He didn't think the other one did. I thought it did. And my husband thought it did. But he was like, no, I don't think it does. But this one he really liked. I know I would get some great stories. T with D would never be the same with the sins. How many what? How many videos? I got a million of them. I didn't get tomorrow eggplant, I promise. I gotta get this girl eggplant. I feel so bad. I have it sitting there, so I have to make it. Is it? I don't know. I D didn't do well in math. Math was not my thing. Oh, interesting. A fish fillet burger from McDonald's is 13 cents. I love McFlurry. That's not too bad for a McFlurry. Only 7 cents? Heck, I'd have a McFlurry. We don't want to hear salty sins. Oh, I tell you, let me tell you something. I am a horrible speller. And when you're a horrible speller, spell check doesn't help because it doesn't know what the hell you're saying. So yes, I have always been a terrible speller. Awful. Ooh, $2 milkshakes. Oh, and I freely admit it, I am a horror. In fact, I spelled something wrong in my video. Jen goes, just letting you know that your thumbnail was correct, but I'm like, I know I spell wrong a lot. It's the same words. Lemon. I spell lemon wrong all the time. I don't know why, but I do. And I spell pumpkin wrong all the time because I call it pumpkin. So I forget the other P. Those are off the top of my head, the 2 words I know I spell wrong all the time. Ooh, Shake Shack. I've heard of it. I've never been there. Hey, Haley. You betrayed your Slimming Girl group. We won't tell. Of course I did. I wouldn't doubt. And here's the thing. It probably came up red and I totally ignored it. Oh, yes. Can't find anything with a misspelled hashtag. Next time you see it, message me and say, yo, dummy, you can't spell. I can't spell. It's, and like I said, spell check doesn't help people who can't spell. Oh, a chocolate milkshake. Oh, my magazine's on its way. I've never even seen a Shake Shack. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome to tea. Oh, I'd have to look it up. There is one. I just don't know it. If I got into my app, which I can't get on my app now, if nobody knows, I could look it up and let you know. Because I can look it up. You might have to purchase, well, it's very reasonable. I think you can get a whole year of iTrack Bites for like $30. You can't keep count of the sin to Shake Shack. It's like a sinning place of ill repute. Aw, that's cute though. How'd you get skinny? That's adorable. Is there a Shake Shack in this area, Tracy? I've never seen one, of course, then again. I don't go out from my little area. I don't know. My geography is I'm better in geography than I am in spelling. But I really, Cindy thinks it's near Sweden. Wendrick, whereabouts is that? Because I am. Oh, well, welcome, Sheila. You've made it to the right spot. I'm thinking because the one time we did the live Zoom in the rooms, maybe people might have gotten that idea. I would like to get my oatmeal and banana loaf recipe. Oatmeal and banana loaf. Oh, I know it. I know what you mean. That's the miracle loaf. Oh, you got the chips? Is that near Sweden? Because that's. I take teacher Katie, Haley. Teacher, where's my teachers? Anybody here teach geography? Hey, Kim, let me grab you that recipe because I know exactly what you're talking about. You want the miracle loaf. If I can grab it. Oh, there you go. Katie has it. The miracle loaf. That's the oatmeal and banana. Thanks, Katie. Okie dokie, Heather. It disappeared. That is a miracle. Wonder how many sins that one has. Plymouth meeting. Wow, I didn't know there was any. See, I haven't been up there in forever. Oh, yeah, I'm in first grade, so you know I'm not good at geography either. Yes, mint chocolate, butterscotch, salted caramel, and pumpkin. So I'm hearing. Oh, King of Prussia is awesome. I haven't been there in forever too. And the outlets, the in Limerick, we would go there a lot. No, we have. I haven't been. I'm lucky. I've been out in New Jersey, Wendrick. You have no clue. I have not been anywhere. Nope. We don't go. We don't travel much. I've been to Florida. That's probably and Mexico. But yeah, that's the extent of my traveling. Ah, she's in Sweden. Well, that helps because we need like basic stuff, Wendrick. We're a little slow here, especially with me running the helm. Oof, like I said, spelling's horrible. Geography obviously is bad, and my math sucks. It's a wonder I can get through life. I know. I love King of Prussia. I know, and I haven't been there in forever. Yes, I go to McDonald's. We have them here. Yep. Oh, Tamara, I'm sorry to hear that. Could you give Tamara's family some prayers? 28 years old and oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll definitely do that. That's awful. Oh man. Well, you have our prayers. It's that's God. Oh God, a horrible thing. Mm-mm. It used to be the court and the plaza. It used to be two separate ones, and I think they're connected now, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. I know Finland. I mean, I've never been to Finland, but I know Finland. That's I got you there. We got you, Wendrick. Can I ask Tamara, is it COVID related? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious. So many people sick. Oh yeah, that's Metuchen. That's up north. Yeah, I'm more south. Metuchen's up closer to New York. I'm closer to Philadelphia. That's where I am. So yes, I owe you guys some eggplant. I owe Ellen eggplant actually. Oh my god. Oh, Tamara. That's oh my god, that's awful. That's Does he have a family or is he still single? Please tell me he's still single. Oh, Costco. Awesome. The Costco up in Metuchen? Or the Costco. There's probably a Costco, but there's a lot of Costco's. That's awful. Oh, God. That's. Oh, I'm so. That's. Oh, jeez. Okay. I know. I mean, I know. I've never been to Metuchen. I mean, I kind of know where it is. It's more north of where I'm at. Oh, jeez. That's just. That's. We will definitely do that, Tamara. It's the least we can do. Set up little prayers. Life sucks sometimes. It does. And life isn't fair. I agree. I agree 150,000%. Oh, Queens, the Jamaican Queens. You got kicked out by Erie Insurance. What did you do? Hey, Kim Bedgood, I don't know if I said hi to you. Oh, Hawaii. I would love to go. That's my dream trip to go to Hawaii. Your birthday is Friday. Oh, we were just talking about Tamara's nephew is on hospice. He's 26. No, I was reading Ellen said she got kicked out by Erie Insurance. That wasn't me, that was Ellen. Of course, you gotta know Ellen. I can imagine Erie Insurance kicking her out. Oh, I want to. That is my dream trip. Hawaii or Bermuda. Bermuda would be a lot easier to get to because it's like right across the ocean. But I would love to go to Hawaii. My friend was supposed to go to Hawaii this summer and she had to cancel her trip because of COVID. Yes, happy birthday, Haley. Happy birthday, Haley. Don't let me sing. They just all, oh. And my husband, he's going to go there and eat spam. He loves spam. Weird. Yes, I did. On my stories. I do the stories more because I talk and it's easier to go on the stories. So if you go to the Instagram stories up top, there should be one from breakfast. I didn't have lunch because here's the, you're gonna laugh. My I went to an unexpected Weight Watcher meeting. My leader ordered Built Bars, and she's a little inept when it comes to ordering them. So I always order them for her and I bring them to her and she pays me. So I went to drop them off because she's just started meetings. It was today, Mary Lou, was her first day. Donna. So my mind went blank. I'm like, I know her name. I know her name. And I mentioned you to her. She knew who you were. And I went to drop them off. And she says, you want to stay? I said, no, I'm just here to drop them off. I said, I didn't want to take anybody's spot because there's only 21 seats available because they're all spaced apart and you have to wear your mask and get your temperature taken when you go in and all that. So I just want to drop off the bars. And she's like, stay. I'm like, I don't want to take up anybody's spot. She's, no, it'll be fine. Please. And I'm like, okay. So I stayed for a meeting that I wasn't planning on being there. And the meeting didn't start for half an hour. This meeting started at 10:15. I got there at 9:40. So I waited half an hour, not realizing how late it started. So I hadn't eaten breakfast. I basically slept in, as I told you I would. I slept in till like, I think it was 8:45. I got up, took a shower, had a shower, went in the shower. Then I went over there. So I got home. Meeting was an hour. It was over after 11. By the time I got home, they had breakfast, so everything was a hot mess. And you know how men in the kitchen are. I don't want to explain that one. So I couldn't do anything until I got rid of all that hot mess. So it was lunch. It was after 12 by the time I sat down and ate my hash waffles. Starving. So I had hash waffles and eggs for 1 point because I had some avocado. You are getting a Built Bar. You're getting the peanut butter Built Bars. Make sure you use my link. Anybody's interested? Built Bar peanut butter brownie, and there's another one with peanuts, isn't there? Anything with peanuts is 25% off. And if you use my link or my code, you get 10% off. So it means they're 35% off. That's if you're interested. I always like to throw that up there. Oh, how'd it go, Marilyn? It was my first week too. Yeah, she's not doing the Zoom on Saturdays. I think there's certain days she is doing it though. I can't remember. I know she's doing meetings on Tuesday, Wednesday in Deptford. Saturday's just two. She does a 8:15 and a 10:15 here. I know she's still on Zoom. I just don't know the times. But they wanted her at meetings though. She's like the most popular one in our area, so they're looking to try to clean up their act. I don't mind spam actually. Did you try the one that tastes like bacon? But you have to understand my family loves spam. I don't mind it. It's very high in points. But I think it's high in points. As last I checked it was. Your Built Bars came today. Awesome. So yeah, the peanut butter today and tomorrow. The sale's over tomorrow. So if you're thinking of peanut butter, they're 25. I would say they're 35% off. That's a really good price if you're interested in peanut butter. But remember, they are 5 points. Have you tried any of them yet, Pam? Oh, Jenny. That's it. Only 2 points. That's not bad. Maybe I never scanned it. Maybe I assumed it was high in points. All right. You have a good day, Esther. And good luck on that 10K. So yeah, this coming Monday, I start regular schedule. And the kids start their regular and our remote kids start. So that ought to be real interesting. I'm going to be on camera all day. Of course, the camera won't be facing me, so I actually won't be on camera. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever actually even checked it, to be honest. I think I just assumed it was. I don't know if I knew they had a turkey either. I know they had a bacon one. Well, it was bacon flavored anyway. Let me tell you something. It was nice being at a meeting today. I wasn't going to stay, but she made me. And it did it. Other than the masks, it was she got right back into it, and it was really good. And these are people I don't usually see because I don't usually go to the 10:15. I usually go to the 8:15. But maybe I'll go for her. I think it helps to have more bodies in there. So if that helps her, then I'll just go to the 10:15 meeting. Only because I'm on the other side of the camera. The teacher's in the camera. I'm on the other side, so I mean, if I walked past it, probably, but it's not facing me, which is a good thing. Oh, I agree with you. We're trying, and cases here keep going up every day. Well, we knew they were going to go up after Memorial Day, Labor Day, because they always seem to go up after holidays. It's just kind of the norm. We're just hoping that they level off and go back down again. We'll see. And like my husband said, he said the results that they keep getting are people that have tested before Labor Day. So we don't know what Labor Day is yet going to get. So you can only do what you can do. We just wear our masks, wash our hands, and keep distance of people. It's all you can do. We got to get back to some sort of normal. We can't hide in our houses anymore. Yeah, they will have to, absolutely. They're worried about when the flu hits. Get your flu shot early. Oh, you had to be tested? Were you exposed or just had to get randomly tested? I have to say, we did we took temperatures. There's 1.5 million stations for hand sanitizer. We try to keep the kids separated. They wear masks all day. And I have to say, the kids were really good. I'm in with 6-year-olds, and not one of them complained. Not one of them complained about it, which I was shocked. That's great, Spooky. I need to get mine soon. Yep, get it early. Oh, Kathy, don't say that. What? I often wonder, they're saying the longer it's around, the more the herd immunity comes into play. So, because you think, at least in my area, I don't feel I hear as many deaths as I did back in the spring. Spring, everybody was dying. We knew people. And now I hear people are sick, but I don't hear as many people dying. The hospitals aren't overloaded. So not many people are having to go into that. So I kind of think in my mind, maybe we're just getting that herd immunity. One could hope. That's just in case. I get that. Yeah, this was the first week our meetings opened up. We've had weigh-ins since... weigh-ins have been going on at least since, I want to say, June, July. We've had weigh-ins, but the meetings just started this week. And they're only up to, like I said, 21 can sit there. And she said she had to turn away 3 people this morning at the 8:15 because that is the most popular meeting that she does. Is that Saturday 15? That's the meeting I used to go to. That's crazy crowded. You would think 8:15 on a Saturday morning, people get up. It's crazy. Well, you give us hope, Katie. And in fact, like I said, we've been doing pretty good. It was a little backed up yesterday because I think it was just the first full day of everybody. But once the kids come in, they get zapped and everybody follows the rules. Oh, it is? Oh, hard to hear that, Ellen. Yes. I had to wear shoes. Yep. since I wasn't planning to weigh in, I had the wrong shoes on. Because I was just planning to run in and run out. I said, I'm not dressed for weigh-in because we know we all wear certain clothes to weigh in. It's a thing. And she said, well, your lifetime, she said, she asked me what my weight was, and I knew what my weight was, so that's what we put in. She goes, just tell me and I'll put it in. So she was nice about that. I'm only half a pound under. Girl needs to start clacking down. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Cynthia. I hear you have to get 2 tests to have 2 negatives in a row. And you say you had cold symptoms for 4 days. I mean, it seems like this is what I'm hearing more of, the things that Cynthia just described. That's what I'm hearing. I haven't seen, just other than a few cold symptoms, I haven't seen anybody really, quote unquote, really sick. It does. I really think that the longer it's around, I think the more we're becoming immune to this. When you think about it, it's a manufactured virus. So it's one of those things that maybe they don't know how our immune systems can eventually combat something like that. I have not had it. I was told that if you've had chicken pox, you should get the shingles, because you can't get shingles unless you've had chicken pox. Yes, I had chicken pox, so you can only get shingles if you've had chicken pox. And I've had chicken pox, so I should get the shingle shot, but I was going to wait a little bit, but oh, it's a 2-parter now? I hate 2-part shots. Yeah, that and the pneumonia shot they advise you on, of course your flu shots. I mean, I stopped getting flu shots. I used to work for a family doctor that's the thing you don't know about me. What did in my past life? I shouldn't even tell you because that'll be ruin my video. But, so I worked there for 11 years and I used to get my flu shot there because I was always around sick people. So once I stopped, I didn't get the flu shot anymore. When I started working in the school, I got it because, kids come into school sick, and I didn't want to come home sick. And I don't usually get too much of a reaction, so I figured I'll just get it. Oh, I bet they are. So our township gives them out, which is kind of fun. So we would just go to the county and get our flu shot. Because I'm always afraid to put it on my insurance. I'm going to be like, well, you have a deductible. I'm like, I'm not paying for no flu shot. Oh, definitely better than getting shingles. You got that right, Jenny. Wow, that's a lot of money there, Ellen. Oh, severe case. Oh, that sounds horrible, Kathy. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, it seems like the doctors don't carry the shots anymore. They keep telling you to go to the drugstore. It used to be, back when I worked there, we carried all that. We carried flu shots. We carried shingle shots. Didn't have the shingle shot then. The pneumonia shot. We carried the hepatitis thing. We had all that stuff in stock. We never sent anybody anywhere. It's like we gave it all. They should cover that. But see, if you have a deductible, and until your deductible's met, hopefully, I hate that. I just hate having a deductible. It's a pain in the butt. And then when we meet our deductible, let's have everything done. My son, he met our deductible with his shoulder surgery, and that's the year that my son has his wisdom teeth out. So everything was covered. It was great. Anybody have any WW questions? As we always get off topic, which is typical with the tea house. But yes, anybody? Oh, I hear a question. Yes, Sheila, shoot. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't want the shingles. Time to stand. I'm not standing. Just so you know, I got 10,000 steps pretty much every day this week when I went to work. I was shocked. I was like, man, girlfriend's walking a lot more. All right. I have been losing on blue and wondered about purple. I've gotten all these recipes for blue. Do I have to recalculate and reprint all of them? Yes. Only the recipes that have purple ingredients, because 9 times out of 10 they'll be the same if they don't have brown rice, quinoa, oats, like all the 0 point. If there's a 0 point food in that recipe that's on purple, it will change the points. If there isn't, then you'll be fine. If that makes any sense. Like, look at the recipe. If it's like, it doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have any of the 0 point foods, it'll most likely be the same or lower. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's not going to be higher. It's either going to be the same points as blue or lower. Green will always be higher than all the other two because of counting all the proteins and the beans and all that stuff. Whereas, that's my 2 cents for that one. Oh, geez, Kathy. Yeah, that's the new place, and now you can go to the drugstore for that little quick visit. So that's my 2 cents. Like I said, I mean, here's my bottom line. If you're happy on blue and you're doing well on blue, I would stay on blue. Personally, if you've hit like a plateau that you've been on for like a month or so, then maybe switch to purple for a couple weeks and see how it goes. But if you're doing well and you're losing, I would say don't rock the boat. That's my advice. If I can give my 2 cents, that's what I would do. I like to see that too because I've had quite a month. Everything needs a little salt. My aunt, she had really bad high blood pressure, so when she would cook, she wouldn't put any salt in. And I said, Ranjo, you could put a little salt when you're cooking. Just don't put it on the table. So everything she ever made was flat as anything. We'd always have to like put salt on it. But I get, she was always worried about her high blood pressure. I'm like, but it's in the whole recipe. You're not eating a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It's in the whole recipe. But yeah, I love that bread, Cheryl, and I think that bread is the bomb. Yeah, but like I said, here's the bottom line. You could always go back. And that's how I finally said to myself, why don't I try it? I was always so against trying it and afraid I overeat. But you know what? I looked at that serving size and I looked at the calories, and I'm like, it's not that bad. I can handle that whole pouch. But I'm still going to measure out my rice. I'm still going to measure out my pasta, so I know what I'm eating. I'm not going to sit there and just pile it in my plate. Oh, it's 0 points. I'm going to have a whole plate of brown rice this big. No, that's not good. But that does give this. If you ever put anything in the app, it gives you the serving size. So definitely should stick to that. Like I say, I think purple is blue on steroids. That's how I look at it. And in order to make purple, you have to have blue in there. I kind of made that up. Really? Oh, how cool is that? These coming up. I like it. That's wonderful, Kathy. Makes me proud. I don't think I saw many people make it. When I saw that recipe come on the Zoom, I was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting." And I thought, "Oh, I like to film things because, like, I've learned I should just film it because most times it's always good, and I have to refilm it and remake it, like the stinking hummus that time." You got your green egg. Oh, you're gonna have an omelet. Anybody get their charm from the summer challenge? We were talking about that at the meeting this morning. Nobody's gotten it. I'm like, what the heck? I don't even know what it is. What does it look like, Ellen? I have not. Nobody's in my class has seen it. You had to go to 4 out of 6 Zoom meetings, and they gave you a word, and then you had to go log on to Weight Watchers International and type the sentence in. It made a sentence. Each week was a different word. And you type the sentence in, and you had to give them your name on Connect or your account name, and then I think that's all you had to give. And then they're supposed to send you this charm in the mail. I haven't seen it yet. Yep. See, a lot of people are not getting them. I don't know. Ellen, you are the lucky winner of the challenge. It was it made a sentence. It was when they did that 6-part series about your body or something. It's a triangle and it says summer of 20, like we can forget the summer. I thought it'd be like a mask or something. Summer 2020. Good night, Peggy. Yeah, it was just, that's when I went back to Zoom. I had left for a while, and then they're doing a challenge. Girl loves a charm. You know me and charms. So what the heck? So I went on, and I think I did 4 out of the 6, or I might have done 5. And then she gave us the one. When she repeated the sentence, I wrote it down, so I pretended I was at the other one. Exactly. The year we'd like to forget. Oh yeah, I mean, my leader, she's Mary Lou is good, and and I loved seeing her. So, and she's so animated. She just is so animated, and that's the only reason. I mean, I'm sure with anybody else, I probably would not have tuned in as much as I did. But I had TVs. Sometimes I'm not sure what you're saying, Ellen. You had TVs. I don't know. All right, ladies and germs, it is 9 o'clock. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Oh, jeez. Here's that you went to. I was going to tell you, once I sat down and she started the meeting, it just felt like we never left. It got right back into it, and that helped me vlog if you haven't checked out my video for today, the meeting topic is there, and a lot of it I got from her. So I missed getting her help with that, so it was nice to see that. So I thank you all for joining me tonight. So I keep thinking it's Sunday, it's Saturday. It's a lost day, because by the time I got home and made lunch, it was after 1 o'clock. Awesome. Well, Marilyn, you have us now, so feel free. Make sure, if you haven't already joined my Facebook group, Dish with These Crew, there's a link in the description box below. Come join in. It's a great private group. And if you haven't already subscribed here, subscribe, hit a thumbs up before you leave. That's always fabulous. And remember, you're only one meal away from being back at track. Being back on track. I can't even talk. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Same time, same bat time, same bat planet. That's somewhere. Have a great rest of your evening. Ta-ta, folks.